This is dispatches from r/teenagers, the subreddit where cortisol is a currency, a locker combination is a soul, and the phrase, quote, "You weren't gonna ask him anyway," end quote, is grounds for a blood feud that will outlive the Roman Empire. I read 100 posts so you do not have to. I emerged changed. I emerged remembering exactly why I have not attended a single high school reunion and do not plan to.
Oh, baby. Oh, we are going back. We are going back.
An entire subreddit of Americans discovering that the worst thing in the world is sitting alone at lunch. And frankly, they are correct.
A brief anthropological note for the adults in the audience. The American high school is a closed society of approximately 2,000 short people who have been locked in a cinder block building and told, by law, to form a culture. What they produce is not a culture. It is a cortisol swamp. We are here to drain it.
A locker combo is a soul.
And a lost lunch table is a diagnosis.
Tonight, 5 letters. 5 real posts from real 15-year-olds who are, all of them, completely right. Because nothing in a teenager's life is small. Everything is the end of the world. And that is, in fact, correct. Everything is the end of the world when you are 15. That is the entire thesis of this episode. Let us begin. Letter the first. r/teenagers. The title, quote, "My friend group changed tables without telling me," end quote.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, no, no.
Our author is a sophomore. She writes, quote, "We have been sitting at the same table since freshman year. Table 11, by the vending machines. It is our table," end quote.
Table 11. Do you understand? It is table 11.
In the medieval court of Versailles, there were fewer territorial claims than there are on an 11th grade cafeteria table.
Quote, "On Monday, I walked over with my tray and there was nobody there. I looked up and I saw them, across the cafeteria, at a different table. Table 22, near the windows," end quote.
Table 22.
Near the windows. Of course, near the windows. A coup is always staged near better lighting.
She walks over, tray in hand, and here, dear reader, is the line. Quote, "When I sat down, they all stopped talking at the same time, like a movie," end quote.
Like a movie.
She has just described the exact cinematography of the worst day of her life, which is, at the moment, also the worst day anyone has ever had.
Quote, "Emma said, 'Oh, hey.' That was all she said. 'Oh, hey.'" End quote.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey is a war crime.
2 syllables. A complete dismissal. 15 years of therapy in a 2-word greeting.
Quote, "I ate my sandwich. I did not say anything. Nobody asked where I had been. I had been at table 11, end quote." I want to be clear. This is the whole post. This is the whole horror. She ate her sandwich. Nobody asked where she had been. And she had been at table 11. 4 sentences. Dostoevsky could not have done it in less.
Nobody asked where she had been.
The defining question of adolescence. Nobody is asking. And also, everyone is watching.
The top comment, and I want to award this commenter an honorary doctorate, reads simply, quote, "They moved because of you, but you will not find out why until college," end quote.
Until college. She will not find out until college.
The single most important piece of legal advice anyone has ever given a teenager for free on the internet.
Letter the second, r/teenagers. The title, quote, "AITA for getting kicked out of the group chat over a pickle meme," end quote.
A pickle. Meme.
The first 3 words of what will eventually be a very expensive memoir.
Our author is a 15-year-old boy. He writes, quote, "I sent a meme in the group chat. The meme was a pickle with sunglasses. The caption was, 'I am the pickle with sunglasses.' I thought it was funny," end quote.
I am the pickle with sunglasses. That is objectively funny.
It is not funny, but the gentleman's commitment to the bit, the willingness to declare himself the pickle, is the only heroic gesture in this entire episode.
Quote, nobody reacted, nobody typed. And then, 45 minutes later, I got a notification. Quote, you were removed from the group. Quote, the group was called, and I am not making this up, the inner circle with a pickle emoji. End quote.
The inner circle with a pickle emoji.
So the group chat was already themed around pickles, and his crime was sending a pickle meme, and the punishment was excommunication. This is theologically a deeply confused tribunal.
Quote, I asked my friend Marcus why. Marcus said, quote, dude, it was cringe about it. Marcus said, quote, the way you sent it. End quote. End quote.
The way he sent it.
The way he sent it. There is no such thing. The phone sends the thing the way the phone sends it. Marcus is inventing new laws of physics to justify exiling his friend from a pickle-themed group chat.
Our pickle author closes with this. Quote, I have not spoken to any of them for 2 weeks. I see them in the hallway and they look at their shoes. I think I am just a pickle now. End quote.
I think I am just a pickle now.
He is not a pickle. He is a man in a pickle-shaped cage of his own making, which is, coincidentally, also Hamlet.
AITA verdict. NTA. You are the pickle. You will always be the pickle. Ride, pickle, ride. Letter the third. R/highschool. The title. Quote, I did the whole group project and now one of the girls is mad I took her name off. End quote.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one I have been waiting for.
Every adult listening just felt a stress response they have not felt since 2009.
Our author is a junior. Honors English. 4-person group. The assignment is a 15-minute presentation on The Great Gatsby, worth 60% of the semester grade.
60% of the semester on a Gatsby presentation.
A 15-year-old is going to decide whether she goes to a state school based on whether Kylie reads 3 chapters.
Quote, we had a group chat. I messaged everyone on Tuesday. Nobody responded. I messaged again on Wednesday. Nobody responded. On Thursday, Kylie sent a thumbs up. On Friday, I made the slides. I made all 22 slides. End quote.
22 slides.
Kylie sent a thumbs up. Kylie. The thumbs up was load-bearing.
Quote, on Sunday night at 11 p.m., I submitted the assignment. Because I was the only person who had done anything, I took the other 3 names off the title slide. I only put my name. End quote.
Oh, she went nuclear. She went nuclear on the title slide.
This, and I mean this, is the most principled act of vengeance I have ever read in a high school post. She did not complain. She did not email the teacher. She simply deleted their names.
Monday morning, 11:30 p.m. the night before. Our author's phone lights up. It is Kylie. Quote, yo, why is my name not on the slides? End quote.
Yo, why is my name not on the slides?
Kylie, speaking from a deep reserve of unearned confidence no tenured professor has ever been able to access.
Our author writes back, quote, because you did not do anything, end quote. Kylie responds, quote,
I sent a thumbs up. I sent a thumbs up.
The thumbs-up defense, long used in international tribunals, rarely successful, still attempted.
Kylo escalates, quote, my mom says that is not fair and I am going to tell Miss Alvarez, end quote.
Her mom. Her mom. It's always the mom.
Every single academic dispute in an American high school is eventually escalated to a mother who has just gotten home from Target and is now, somehow, the lead attorney.
The edit on this post, posted the following afternoon, reads as follows. Quote, Update. Ms. Alvarez asked to see the group chat. I showed her the group chat. I got 100. Kyle got a 0. Kyle's mom emailed the principal. Nothing happened. End quote.
A 0. KY lead got a 0.
There is no justice in this world. But there is, occasionally, a Ms. Alvarez.
Letter the 4th. R/teenagers. The title. Quote. I got suspended for having one AirPod in during a math test. End quote.
1. AirPod.
One AirPod, which, in the state of California, is now a federal crime.
Our author is a sophomore boy, Algebra 2, Mr. Henderson. He writes, quote, I had one AirPod in under my hoodie. It was not playing anything. I forgot it was in. End quote.
It was not playing anything.
The defense that every student who has ever been caught has attempted, and the defense that has without fail been ignored by every Mr. Henderson who has ever lived.
Quote, Mr. Henderson walked over to my desk. He did not say anything. He just pointed at my ear. I took the AirPod out. I put it on the desk. He picked it up. He put it in his pocket. End quote.
He pocketed the AirPod. He pocketed the AirPod.
Mr. Henderson has been waiting his entire career for this moment. His entire career. Do you understand what a pocketed AirPod means to a 48-year-old Algebra 2 teacher?
Quote, he walked me to the principal's office. On the way, he said, quote, I am very disappointed. End quote. I want the record to reflect that he said this about an AirPod that was not playing anything. End quote.
I am very disappointed about an AirPod.
Mr. Henderson, sir, please, save your disappointment for a cause worthy of it, like the fall of Rome.
Quote, the principal, Dr. Weiss, told me this was considered cheating under the academic integrity policy. I said, what was I cheating off of? Dr. Weiss said, quote, we cannot rule out that you were listening to a study guide. End quote. End quote.
We cannot rule out. We cannot rule out. That is a line from a murder trial.
Dr. Weiss has watched too many episodes of Law and Order and is now applying the presumption of guilt to a teenage boy with one free earbud.
Quote, my mom came to pick me up. My mom is a lawyer. End quote.
Mom is a lawyer. Mom is a lawyer.
Do you understand that in every single Reddit post written by an American teenager, the mother is always a lawyer? Always. There are more lawyer moms in this subreddit than there are lawyers in the state of New York.
Quote, my mom is going to sue the school. Please share this so it goes viral. End quote.
Please share this so it goes viral.
Every single grievance in the American teenage soul ends with that sentence. Please share this so it goes viral. The most tragic prayer of the 21st century.
Letter the 5th. And the kicker, r/am I the asshole. The title, quote, AITA for uninviting my best friend from my prom group after she asked my crush. End quote.
Oh no. Oh no, it's a prom one.
The nuclear option of the teenage social calendar. Buckle up.
Our author is a senior. She writes, quote, my best friend Madison and I have been best friends since 7th grade. 6 years. I have told her everything, including about my crush, whose name is Tyler. End quote.
His name is Tyler. Of course his name is Tyler.
In every single one of these stories, the crush is named Tyler. It is never a Dimitri. It is never a John Paul. It is always Tyler, who plays lacrosse.
Quote, I have been in love with Tyler for 3 years. Madison knows this. I was going to ask him to prom. I had a plan. I bought a sign. I had the song. I had the hoodie. End quote.
She had the hoodie. Do you understand? She had the hoodie.
The hoodie is the Holy Grail. The hoodie is the final, irreversible, load-bearing garment of American teenage romance.
Quote, on Saturday morning, I woke up and I had a text from Madison. It said, quote, don't hate me, end quote.
Don't hate me.
The three most terrifying words in the English language, followed immediately, always, without exception, by an action that will require you to hate her.
Quote, Madison had asked Tyler to prom. Madison had asked my Tyler to prom the previous night with a sign and a song and a hoodie, end quote.
With a hoodie. Madison had a hoodie.
Madison has stolen the entire proposal schematic, frame by frame, including the hoodie. The hoodie is plagiarized.
Quote, I called Madison. I was crying. Madison said, quote, you weren't going to ask him anyway, end quote.
You weren't going to ask him anyway.
The five most incriminating words in the English language, said only and exclusively by the guilty. I have never heard an innocent person say, quote, you weren't going to ask him anyway, end quote.
Quote, I told Madison I did not want her in my prom group anymore. The prom group was my idea. I had rented the limo. I had the Airbnb. I had the photographer. I told her she was out, end quote.
The limo, the air band. She had an air band.
Our author has built an entire logistical enterprise around prom night. Madison has been cast out of this enterprise. This is the closest thing to corporate divestiture a 17-year-old will ever execute.
Quote, Madison's mom called my mom. Madison's mom said I was, quote, ruining Madison's memories, end quote. My mom said, quote, your daughter is lucky to still have teeth, end quote.
Lucky to still have teeth. Lucky to still have teeth.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you the greatest mother in the history of the r/am I the asshole subreddit. Give her the Nobel Prize. Give her the keys to the city. Give her the hoodie.
Our author closes with the standard AITA flourish. Quote, so am I the asshole. I feel bad. But also, I do not feel bad, end quote.
I feel bad, but also, I do not feel bad.
The most honest sentence ever typed by a 17-year-old. She does not feel bad. She should not feel bad. The only person in this story who should feel bad is Madison. And Tyler, who, for the record, said yes.
Verdict. NTA to the 10th power. NTA with a cherry on top. Madison is banned from prom. Madison is banned from graduation. Madison is banned from being called Tyler. 5 letters. 5 teenagers whose entire emotional architecture has been detonated by a cafeteria table, a pickle meme, 22 slides, 1 AirPod, and a hoodie. And I want the adults in the audience to understand something. They are not being dramatic. This is the correct scale of their lives.
This is the correct scale of their lives.
They have no mortgage. They have no ex-wife. They have no cholesterol. The cafeteria table is all they have. It is in that moment the only thing they have. And it was moved without telling them.
The high school years are a pressure cooker built to manufacture people who will, one day, be fine. That is the goal. The goal is not to be fine now. The goal is to survive now, so you can be fine later. Which is, coincidentally, also the business model of every American teenager sitting alone at a lunch table at this exact moment.
Survive now, be fine later.
A motto that applies equally to high school, to marriage, and to the DMV.
This has been Dispatches from r/teenagers. I remain your correspondent. Do not tell them it gets better. They will not believe you. It does get better, but only because you eventually stop eating in the cafeteria.
You stop eating in the cafeteria.
And the cafeteria, in its infinite cruelty, goes on without you. Table 11, forever, remembers nothing.